Have you ever found yourself standing in the supplement aisle, staring at rows of colorful bottles that promise a stronger heart, a sharper mind, or a more energized life, and wondered if you're making the right call? Maybe you've been faithfully taking those same vitamins for years, believing they're your armor against aging. But what if, instead of protecting your heart, some of those so-called essential supplements are actually putting it in danger? As a cardiologist with decades of experience, I've sat beside seniors who followed every health trend, only to end up with irregular heart rhythms, blocked arteries, or even heart failure, all because of the very supplements they trusted. Today, I'm revealing 5 vitamins that may be harming your heart rather than helping it, and showing you simple, proven ways to protect the incredible organ that's been carrying you through every chapter of life. Stay with me until the end, because I'll share one powerful and practical step you can take right now to strengthen your heart for the years ahead. Don't miss this. What you learn today could be the wake-up call that protects your future and transforms your health. Before we dive in, please hit the like button if you find this video helpful. It helps keep this channel going and brings more wisdom to more people. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's the time. Tap that bell icon so you won't miss future videos. If you enjoy this one, comment the number 1 below. If it's not quite right for you, type 0 and let me know how I can do better next time. Now let's begin. Vitamin E, the hidden danger in high doses. For years, vitamin E has been hailed as a miracle nutrient, fighting aging, boosting memory, and shielding the heart. It's a top ingredient in many senior multivitamins, with daily doses between 400 and 800 IU widely considered beneficial. Many older adults take it faithfully, trusting it will keep their hearts strong and their minds sharp. The belief that vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant and heart protector is deeply rooted. But here's a sobering fact. In high doses, vitamin E may be doing more harm than good. The primary danger, its blood thinning effect. While thinning the blood might sound beneficial, especially for those trying to avoid clots, in aging bodies where blood vessels become more delicate, this can be risky. High-dose vitamin E can make blood vessels more prone to rupture, raising the risk of internal bleeding and even hemorrhagic strokes. It can also disturb the heart's natural rhythm, leading to irregular heartbeats or a weakened heart muscle. I've seen vibrant seniors rushed into ER with symptoms like dizziness, chest pain, or arrhythmias, never suspecting their vitamin E supplements could be playing a role. The damage isn't always immediate. It builds quietly over time, often without warning until it's too late. This risk rises significantly for those taking common heart medications, like aspirin, statins, or blood pressure drugs, which can intensify the blood thinning effects. Studies, including those from the National Institutes of Health, have found that doses over 400 IU may increase death rates in some people, especially those with existing heart conditions. And yet, many continue to take high doses, unaware of the risk, clinging to an outdated belief that more is better. But nature already provides vitamin E in safe, balanced forms, like a small handful of almonds, a spoonful of sunflower seeds, a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil, or a plate of greens like spinach and Swiss chard. These whole foods not only offer vitamin E, but also deliver fiber, healthy fats, and essential minerals your heart loves. If your doctor confirms you need a supplement, keep the dose below 200 IU and make sure it fits your health plan and medications. Your heart is too vital and too sensitive to play guessing games with. If you're still with me and finding value in this message, please comment the number 1 below so I know you're still watching and engaged. 2. Calcium without vitamin K2, a hidden recipe for hardened arteries. Thank you for staying with me. Now let's talk about calcium, a nutrient praised for keeping bones strong, especially in older adults who want to avoid fractures and preserve independence. From the time we're kids, we're told calcium is essential for healthy bones, and that message only gets louder as we age. It's no surprise that many seniors take calcium supplements daily, usually between 1,000 and 1,500 mg, hoping to protect their skeletons from thinning or breaking. But there's a critical detail that's often overlooked. Without vitamin K2, all that calcium might be doing more harm than good, particularly to your heart. You see, calcium doesn't work on its own. Once it's in your system, it needs clear direction. Vitamin K2 is what gives that direction. It activates proteins like osteocalcin and matrix GLA that guide calcium into your bones and teeth and keep it out of soft tissues like your arteries. Without enough K2, calcium can end up where it doesn't belong, building up in the walls of your arteries. This process is called arterial calcification. It turns flexible, healthy blood vessels into stiff, hardened pipelines that strain your heart. The result: high blood pressure, a greater workload on your heart, and a dramatically increased risk of heart attacks, strokes, and heart failure. I've personally seen this unfold. Seniors with perfect bone density scans, who did everything right, suddenly suffering from chest pain, fatigue, or heart complications. They never suspected that their calcium pills, meant to protect their bones, were quietly clogging their arteries. Research published in journals like Arteriosclerosis, Thrombosis, and Vascular Biology supports this connection. One study on post-menopausal women showed that those who took calcium with K2 had better arterial flexibility than those who didn't. Yet, most supplements on the market still exclude this crucial vitamin. Even magnesium, which helps regulate calcium and protect blood vessels, is often left out. To truly support both your bones and your heart, start with real food. Yogurt, kefir, sardines with bones, salmon, kale, and broccoli all deliver calcium in a form your body understands, along with vitamin D, protein, and other beneficial nutrients. If you do use supplements, choose ones that include vitamin K2, especially the MK7 form, which is easier for your body to absorb, and make sure they also contain magnesium. And always talk to your doctor before starting anything new, especially if you have heart or kidney concerns. With the right balance, your bones and your heart don't have to be in conflict. They can thrive together. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please comment the number 2 below to let me know you're still here with me. Thank you for your time. 3. Iron, the silent threat of overload. Let's move on to a mineral that's often misunderstood: iron. It's commonly seen as a good guy, necessary for carrying oxygen in the blood and fighting fatigue. Many older adults, feeling sluggish, assume they must be iron deficient. And since iron is often tucked into multivitamins, it seems harmless enough to take daily. But here's the danger: too much iron can be toxic. Unlike most nutrients, your body has no natural way to get rid of the excess, and over time, iron can build up in critical organs, creating what I call a silent storm inside the body. Excess iron acts like rust. It sparks oxidative stress, basically, a chemical reaction that damages your cells. It doesn't just sit quietly in your bloodstream, it accumulates in your heart, liver, pancreas, and joints. This condition, known as iron overload or hemochromatosis, even in milder, non-genetic forms, can quietly deteriorate your health. In the heart, it weakens muscle tissue, scrambles electrical signals, and opens the door to arrhythmias, heart failure, or even cardiomyopathy. I've met many seniors who brushed off chronic fatigue, joint pain, or brain fog as just getting older. But after a few simple blood tests, they discovered dangerously high iron levels, often due to unnecessary supplements. A ferritin blood test, which measures iron stores, can reveal the truth. Levels above 300 ng/ml in men or 200 ng/ml in women should raise red flags. The lesson here is powerful. Not all fatigue comes from deficiency, and not all supplements are safe just because they're labeled essential. Before you take an iron supplement, make sure it's actually needed. Ask your doctor for a ferritin test. You may find that your fatigue has another cause, or that your iron levels are already too high. Be cautious, be informed, and remember, in later life, precision matters more than excess. If you're still watching and learning something new, please comment the number 3 below so I know you're here with me and getting value from this video. Thank you again for your time. Iron overload can become dangerous even before obvious symptoms appear. This risk is especially high in seniors, as the body's need for iron naturally declines with age due to reduced red blood cell production. For women, this shift becomes even more significant after menopause, when menstruation and monthly iron loss stops entirely. Despite this, many multivitamins targeted at older adults still include iron, and some individuals even take additional iron supplements without ever checking their levels. Certain medications, like proton pump inhibitors, often used for acid reflux, can also alter how your body absorbs iron, quietly compounding the danger. Studies, including those published in the American Journal of Cardiology, have directly linked elevated iron levels to increased cardiovascular risk. That's why it's critical not to self-prescribe iron. Before taking any supplement, insist on simple yet revealing blood tests like ferritin and total iron binding capacity (TIBC). These tests offer a full picture of your iron status and help you avoid unintended overload. For most people, iron needs are best met through food. Spinach, lentils, lean red meat, and iron-fortified cereals deliver the nutrients safely and effectively. If you do require iron supplements, for example, due to diagnosed anemia, do so under the supervision of your healthcare provider and monitor your blood levels regularly. Remember, your heart isn't a warehouse for unused nutrients. It's a precision organ that requires balance, not excess, to stay strong and steady. 4. Vitamin B6, the nerve-damaging deception. Now let's talk about a vitamin often marketed as a senior health miracle, vitamin B6. It shows up everywhere: sleep aids, energy drinks, mood boosters, and brain support supplements. It promises a lot: better sleep, clearer thinking, more energy. But high doses of B6, especially those exceeding 100 milligrams a day, and quietly cause serious harm to your nervous system and even your heart. Vitamin B6, or pyridoxine, doesn't just flush harmlessly out of your system when taken in excess. It can build up in your tissues, creating toxicity over time. One of the first areas it attacks is the myelin sheath, the insulation that protects your nerves. This can lead to a condition called peripheral neuropathy. The symptoms: a gradual creeping numbness, tingling or burning in your hands and feet. Balance issues. Seniors often assume these changes are just part of aging, but sometimes the real culprit is their supplement cabinet. And it doesn't stop at the nerves. Too much B6 can interfere with the electrical system of the heart, triggering palpitations or dangerous rhythm issues. Sometimes even sudden cardiac events in extreme cases. What's truly concerning is how easy it is to take too much. Many multivitamins contain 200 to 500% of the recommended daily amount of B6. That's already way more than what most adults need. Just 5 to 2 milligrams per day. Add an energy drink or a brain booster, and you could be hitting 50 to 100 milligrams daily without realizing it. One of my patients, a healthy 72-year-old woman, came to me with numb fingers and occasional heart flutters. She assumed it was age catching up to her, but after reviewing her routine, we found the issue. She was unknowingly consuming more than 100 mg of B6 every day through a mix of supplements and fortified foods. Her blood tests confirmed B6 toxicity. We immediately stopped the supplements, and though her symptoms improved, the nerve damage took months to partially reverse. It was a powerful reminder. Even water-soluble vitamins can cause lasting harm when overdone. So what should you do? Focus on natural sources of B6. Bananas, chickpeas, sweet potatoes, salmon, and whole grains provide steady, balanced nutrition without overwhelming your system. If you think you may need a supplement, talk to your doctor first. Ask for a blood test to determine your current B6 levels. The general safe upper limit is 100 milligrams per day. But many people, especially seniors with reduced kidney function, may need far less. Always read your labels, avoid layering multiple products that contain B6, and be especially cautious of anything that claims quick fixes or miracle results. Your nerves, your balance, and your heart all depend on vigilance, not blind trust. 5. Heart health. Multivitamins promises that fall short. Walk into any pharmacy or scroll through an online supplement store, and you'll be overwhelmed by bottles claiming to be heart healthy. Labels shout words like senior vitality, cardiac support, or optimal wellness, all targeting aging adults eager to protect their most vital organ. The promises are seductive: boost energy, lower cholesterol, and support a strong heart, all in one daily pill. But far too often, these multivitamins deliver disappointment. Behind the vibrant packaging lie mega doses of nutrients, hidden additives, and stimulants that may do more harm than good, especially for hearts already weathered by time. Let's take niacin, or vitamin B3, for example. It's often included in large amounts to help lower cholesterol. But when taken in doses above 35 mg per day, niacin can silently stress your liver. Chronic use at these levels has been linked to symptoms like fatigue, abdominal pain, and even liver toxicity effects that may not be obvious until damage is already done. Then there's vitamin A, another common ingredient. In high doses, it can accumulate in the body and cause dizziness, nausea, or joint and bone pain, the very opposite of the vitality these pills promise. Even more concerning are the hidden stimulants. Many so-called heart health supplements include green tea extract, ginseng, or caffeine derivatives, often disguised in vague proprietary blends, with no clear dosing listed. These substances can raise your heart rate, spike blood pressure, and even trigger arrhythmias, especially dangerous for seniors with pre-existing heart conditions or those taking medications like beta blockers or blood thinners. Let me share a story. A patient of mine, 68 years old with a history of high blood pressure, started taking a multivitamin and labeled for heart health. Within weeks, he experienced dizziness, irregular heartbeats, and unexplained fatigue. After reviewing his regimen, we found the issue: a supplement packed with a high dose of niacin and green tea extract. Once he stopped taking it, the symptoms subsided. But not before he endured weeks of stress and expensive tests, all because of a product that was supposed to help his heart, not harm it. This happens more often than you'd think. Too many seniors place their trust in these pills, only to be misled by clever marketing and empty promises. So what's the answer? Simplicity and personalized care. Your heart doesn't need a dozen pills with flashy claims. It needs targeted, evidence-based support tailored to you. Start by talking to your doctor. Get blood work done. Understand where your true deficiencies lie. Then focus on real, nourishing foods rich in heart protective nutrients. Omega-3s from salmon or walnuts, potassium from bananas or spinach, magnesium from leafy greens and whole grains. If you do need a supplement, choose one with clear, honest labeling and doses that align with the recommended daily allowance. Be wary of miracle claims and always check for interactions with your medications. Your heart deserves truth, not hype. And there you have it, the truth about the 5 vitamins that could be silently harming your heart, and the heartfelt steps you can take to protect it. Your heart is a warrior, and with the right choices grounded in wisdom, not fear, it can carry you through a vibrant, fulfilling life at any age. So, let's reflect. What's one thing you've learned today that opened your eyes about your heart health? Was it rethinking that multivitamin, swapping a risky supplement for a food-based alternative, or finally booking that doctor's appointment to get your levels checked? Share it in the comments below. Your story might inspire someone else in our community to make a life-saving choice. If you found this video helpful, please take a moment to comment, like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more empowering content on how to live stronger, longer, and wiser. Here's to a heart that beats bold and bright. Let's keep it that way together.